Hi everyone, this is Suraj, and today I'm going to show you how I set up my own lab for learning Ansible on AWS using Terraform. So Ansible is an IT automation tool to automate like everything, and it's an awesome tool. I'm just loving it because I'm learning it and automating all the things while learning it. So let me show you the architecture diagram, and we will proceed with the code after that. So this is the architecture that I have created. So inside the AWS, we will be going to create the VPC. Inside the VPC, we are going to create the public subnet, and inside the subnet, we are going to create our all the resources. So here are the EC2 instance and the EBS volume we have created. So we can create all the resources at our own convenience. So I just created the two EC2 instance over here and attach the EBS volume to that. And I have allowed the port 22 to SSH into this machine. So yeah, that's all about the architecture, and you can find all the code and the architecture diagram and everything over this GitHub repository. So yeah, that's all about the architecture and repository. And let me show you the code. So this is the main.tf file, and where I have defined all the resources that we are going to create on AWS. So here is the VPC we are going to create, right? So the internet gateway, the public subnet, and inside the public subnet, we are going to create the EC2 instance, which is over here. But all these things are going to, we are not just creating the EC2 instance or EBS volume, right? So we have to define all these things because we are not doing these things manually, right? So the step by step is I have created the variables file separately to define all the values we are going to use. Like we are going to use the AWS reason, instance type, image of the instance, and the availability zone. So all these things I have defined over here for the security purposes, and this file will gonna include in the .git ignore. So this file is not going to push on the GitHub. So that's a good practice. And in the output folder, we are going to have the elastic IP and the SSH command to log in into the that remote machine, right? So inside the main.tf, I have created the key pair, and this will, take the key pair from user's home directory, and it will going to create the VPC, and it will going to create the internet gateway for the public access, and inside the VPC, it will going to create the public subnet, and we have to create the route tables as well, and we have to associate the route table with the public subnet. After that, we have to create the security groups, like which port we are going to allow and which port user can access on that port. So we are going to just allow the 22 port for SSH, and we are going to allow all the traffic. After that, we are going to create the EC2 instance and elastic IP and EBS volume. So this EBS volume going to attach to the EC2 instance, and yeah, that's it. Let me just show you how to create this and actually use it. So we are going to first going to use the Terraform init command to, sorry, we are not in the right directory. So let me go in the right directory, and now we have to use the Terraform init command to initialize all the backend plugins or all the things it will require, all the dependencies and everything. So now we have to use the Terraform plan command to plan it, and it will going to create the all the files you are seeing over here. So it will going to create all these things. So let's just wait, and it showing me it will going to create the 11 resources on AWS. So let's just apply. So it will create all the resources on AWS. So Terraform apply --- auto approve. This will command, if you apply this command, it will not going to ask you for the permission to proceed further, right? So yeah, it just started creating the resources, and in short, I'll be showing you how to SSH into that. So let's just, yeah, let me tell you, I have added the some Ansible playbooks over here to practice. and you can edit more. You can contribute to this GitHub repository if you like. So yeah, let's just check if the resources are ready. So let's just wait for few seconds, and it will create all the infrastructure on AWS. Okay, so I'm going to use the Termius to SSH into the machine, and let's just wait for a while. Yeah, you can see it created all the resources and it gave me the IP address as well. So let me just copy that, and you can also copy this as well. And let me just SSH into that. So I can just enter this command, and sorry, we have to provide the right key pair, which was .pem, and now it will going to ask you to authenticate. And yeah, you are into the EC2 instance, and you can you know try to execute your Ansible playbooks on the remote server. But how I did it in uh, Termius, let me show you. So inside the Termius, you can just you know give the public IP address or the elastic IP, and you can just provide the key pair over here and username, and just you can connect to it. And yeah, this is how easy it is to SSH. And now it is saved. Every time you're gonna use the Termius, you can just choose this and connect it if your EC2 instance is up and running. So yeah, that's the very good tool I use to learn the Ansible. So you can just use this Ansible lab to learn the Ansible. So that's it for today, guys. See you in the next one.